Behind closed doors. The untold history of the sex industry and brothels. The history of brothels spans centuries, rooted in complex social, economic, and cultural fabrics. This video delves into their origins, operations, and global spread, unveiling untold stories and rare insights. The first brothels. Origins lost in time. The first recorded brothels date back to ancient Mesopotamia around 2400 BCE. These establishments were linked to religious practices in Sumerian temples, where priestesses, later labeled sacred prostitutes, performed ritualistic sex acts to honor deities like Ishtar, the goddess of love and fertility. However, historians speculate that informal brothels likely existed even earlier, as sex work is often cited as the world's oldest profession. In ancient Greece, brothels were state-regulated. Solon, an Athenian lawmaker, legalized brothels in the 6th century BCE, setting up establishments where women, often slaves, served clients. Similarly, in Rome, brothels, or lupernaria, were commonplace, and some were even owned by the state. Blank. Brothels across the globe. Today, brothels operate in various capacities across the world. The top 10 countries with the most prominent brothel industries include Netherlands, known for its red light district in Amsterdam. Germany, home to Europe's largest brothel. Pacha, in Cologne. Thailand, a global hub for sex tourism, with Bangkok at its epicenter. Australia, brothels are legal and regulated in many states. Nevada, USA, the only US state with legal brothels in certain counties. Brazil, famous for its liberal sex work policies. Switzerland, legal and heavily monitored industry. Japan, hosts soplans and other euphemistically named establishments. Spain, home to Europe's thriving brothel scene. India, with its sprawling red light districts like Sonagachi in Kolkata. The world's largest brothel. Pacha, in Cologne, Germany, is the world's largest brothel, spanning 12 floors with over 120 rooms, owned by Bert Wollersheim and valued at approximately $50 million. It operates as a full-fledged business, providing accommodations, dining, and health services for its workers. It employs hundreds, including cleaners, cooks, security personnel, and medical staff. How brothels operate. Inputs and outputs. Brothels run as highly organized businesses. Here's how they function. Recruitment. Prostitutes are inducted through agencies, personal referrals, or online advertisements. They may work on salaries, commissions, or freelance arrangements. Commission-based work is common, where workers retain 40 to 60% of client payments. Management. Brothels are managed by madams or professional managers who oversee daily operations, ensure client satisfaction, and handle disputes. Other staff include cleaners, security guards, accountants, and receptionists. Services offered. Services range from basic companionship to sexual activities. Upscale brothels may offer exotic experiences, spa treatments, and premium accommodations. Economics. Small-scale brothels require investments of $10,000 to $50,000 and yield monthly profits of $5,000 to $15,000. High-end establishments need investments exceeding $500,000, generating profits upwards of $50,000 per month. Client payments. Payments are typically made up front to reception or directly to the prostitute, depending on the establishment. Brothel owners typically take 30 to 50% of the earnings. Health and safety measures. Modern brothels emphasize health and safety. Medical tests. Workers undergo regular checkups for sexually transmitted diseases, STDs, including HIV, AIDS. Some jurisdictions mandate monthly or bi-weekly tests. Client screening. Clients may need to present medical certificates or use protective measures like condom security. Personnel ensure compliance. Blank, underscore, blank. Famous brothels and tourist attractions. Red light district. Amsterdam. An iconic destination with legal, regulated brothels. Patpong. Bangkok. Known for its neon-lit establishments and nightlife. Blank, underscore, blank. The tragedies. Brothels in history. Comfort women of World War II. During the war, thousands of women were forced into sexual slavery by the Japanese military. Their stories of abuse remain a dark chapter in history. Sonagachi's children. Kolkata's red light district has seen generations of children born into prostitution. The lack of opportunities traps many in a cycle of poverty and exploitation. Blank, underscore, blank. Global numbers and trends. Today, it is estimated that over 1 million brothels operate worldwide. Cities like Bangkok and Amsterdam are known for having the highest concentrations, with average prices ranging from $50 for a short session to $500 or more for premium services. Blank, underscore, blank. Economic breakdown. On average, owners extract 40 to 60% of profits. Prostitutes earn $2,000 to $10,000 monthly, depending on the location and clientele. Staff salaries vary, with receptionists earning $1,000 to $3,000 monthly, while security and other staff are paid hourly or on fixed wages. Blank, underscore, blank. Avoiding legal issues. Brothels often maintain discretion, avoid advertising directly, ensure legal compliance, follow local laws and pay taxes, invest in lobbying to secure favorable policies. Blank, underscore, blank. This history and analysis of brothels showcase a rarely discussed world where commerce, law, and human stories intertwine. Here is detailed information about the 3 brothels: Dewallen, Amsterdam, Patpong, Bangkok, and Maison Close, Zurich, covering their history, size, operations, ownership, costs, and more. 1. Dewallen, Amsterdam. When it was built, Dewallen, Amsterdam's iconic red light district, dates back to the 14th century. It is one of the oldest areas in Amsterdam and has been a hub for prostitution for centuries. Initially, it served as a meeting point for sailors looking for entertainment, and over time, it became a regulated center for sex work. How big it is. Area and rooms. Dewallen spans approximately 2.5 square kilometers, with around 301 windows, rented by sex workers. Each room is compact, featuring a bed, basic furnishings, and sometimes a private bathroom. How many prostitutes work here? Approximately 700 to 1,000 sex workers are active in Dewallen on any given day. They typically work in shifts, with morning, afternoon, and evening slots to cover the demand. Who owns it? Dewallen is not owned by a single entity but operates under a decentralized model. Individual landlords own the buildings and rent out the rooms to independent sex workers. The City of Amsterdam oversees the district's regulations, ensuring safety and compliance with Dutch laws. Days open. Dewallen is open 7 days a week, typically from early afternoon until the early hours of the morning, around 2 a.m. or 3 a.m. However, this varies depending on individual workers and establishments. Ticket to enter and costs. Entry fee. There is no general entry fee to Dewallen. Visitors can walk through the district freely, but they must pay for specific services. Cost of services. Prices typically start at €50, approximately $55, for a basic session of 15 to 20 minutes. More elaborate services can cost €100 to €200 per hour, depending on the worker and services requested. 2. Patpong, Bangkok. When it was built, Patpong's transformation into a red light district began in the 1960s during the Vietnam War. The area, originally owned by a Thai-Chinese family, became a popular spot for bars and entertainment catering to American soldiers. How big it is. Area and rooms. Patpong covers about 0.5 square kilometers, housing hundreds of establishments. including go-go bars, massage parlors, and brothels. The number of rooms in each establishment varies. Smaller venues may have 10 to 20 rooms, while larger ones can accommodate 50 or more rooms. How many prostitutes work here? It is estimated that 1,000 to 2,000 sex workers operate in Patpong across its various venues. Many of them work in shifts, and the turnover rate is high due to the transient nature of the industry. Who owns it? Patpong is largely privately owned by the Patpong Panik family, who originally developed the area. Individual bars and establishments are leased to operators who run them independently. Days open. Patpong operates 7 days a week, typically from 7 p.m. to 2 a.m. Some establishments, like massage parlors, may open earlier in the day. Ticket to enter and costs. Entry fee. Many go-go bars charge an entry fee ranging from 200 bahts to 500 bahts, $6 to $15, which often includes a free drink. Some venues do not charge entry fees but expect customers to purchase drinks. Cost of services. Bar fines. Clients pay a bar fine of 300 bahts to 800 bahts, $9 to $24, to take a worker outside the venue. Hourly rates. Prostitute rates range from 1,500 bahts to 3,000 bahts, $45 to $90 per hour. Overnight rates. Overnight stays can cost 5,000 bahts to 10,000 bahts, $150 to $300, or more, depending on the worker. 3. Maison Close. Zurich. When it was built, Maison Close, one of Zurich's most luxurious brothels, was established in the early 2000s. It was designed to cater to high-end clients, offering discreet and upscale services. How big it is. Area and rooms. Maison Close occupies a building with 3 floors and features 20 to 30 private rooms. Each room is elegantly furnished, offering amenities like jacuzzis, mood lighting, and sound systems. How many prostitutes work here? Maison Close employs around 50 to 70 sex workers at any given time. Workers are rotated frequently to offer variety and maintain exclusivity. Who owns it? The brothel is privately owned by an unnamed Swiss entrepreneur who has maintained anonymity for legal and personal reasons. The establishment operates under strict Swiss regulations. Days open. Maison Close is open 7 days a week, from 10 a.m. to midnight on weekdays and extended hours on weekends. Ticket to enter and costs. Entry fee. Clients pay an entry fee of 100 Swiss francs, $110, which grants access to the venue and its facilities. Cost of services. Hourly rates. Rates start at 200 Swiss francs to 300 Swiss francs, $220 to $330, for a basic session. Premium packages. Luxury services, including spa treatments and extended companionship, can cost upwards of 1,000 Swiss francs, $1,100, for a few hours. Overnight rates. An overnight stay can cost 3,000 Swiss francs to 5,000 Swiss francs, $3,300 to $5,500. Summary table of comparisons. The sex industry generates significant revenue worldwide, contributing billions of dollars annually to various economies. While exact figures are often hard to determine due to the informal or illegal nature of parts of the industry, estimates and research highlight countries where the sex industry contributes notably to the economy. Here's a list of the top 10 countries with the highest income from the sex industry, based on available data and reports. 1. Germany. Income estimate: over $15 billion annually. Reason: Germany legalized prostitution in 2002, and it has one of the most structured sex industries globally. Brothels like Pascha in Cologne operate at large scales, with sex workers paying taxes and benefiting from legal protections. 2. Thailand. Income estimate: approximately $6.4 billion annually. 10% of its tourism income. Reason: Thailand's sex tourism is globally known, with areas like Patpong, Nana Plaza, and Pattaya attracting millions of tourists annually. Though prostitution is officially illegal, it operates openly and is a significant part of the economy. 3. The Netherlands. Income estimate: around $5 billion annually. Reason: legalized prostitution and regulated brothels like those in De Wallen, Amsterdam's red light district, attract tourists from all over the world. The industry contributes significantly to tourism revenue. 4. United States. Income estimate: over $4 billion annually, including legal and illegal activities. Reason: while prostitution is mostly illegal, certain areas like Nevada have legalized and regulated brothels, such as the Moonlight Bunny Ranch. Illegal escort services and online platforms also contribute significantly. 5. Japan. Income estimate: approximately $3.7 billion annually. Reason: while prostitution is officially illegal, Japan has a large, adult entertainment sector, including hostess bars, soplans, and other services that operate within legal loopholes. Tokyo's Kabukicho area is a major hub. 6. Spain. Income estimate: estimated at $3.5 billion annually. Reason: prostitution is decriminalized, and the country has numerous large brothels, such as Club Paradise. It is also a significant destination for sex tourism, particularly from Northern Europe. 7. Brazil. Income estimate: about $2.5 billion annually. Reason: prostitution is legal in Brazil, and the industry thrives in cities like Rio de Janeiro and Sao Paulo. The country is also a hotspot for sex tourism, especially during events like Carnival. 8. Australia. Income estimate: around $1.5 billion annually. Reason: prostitution is legal and regulated in several states, including Victoria and New South Wales. High-end brothels and escort services contribute to the country's economy. 9. France. Income estimate: approximately $1.3 billion annually. Reason: though brothels were outlawed in 1946, prostitution itself is not illegal. France has a thriving escort service industry, particularly in major cities like Paris. 10. United Kingdom. Income estimate: about $1 billion annually. Reason: while brothels are illegal, prostitution itself is legal, and many sex workers operate independently or through agencies. London and other urban centers are hubs for escort services. Key observations. Economic contribution. These countries benefit from the sex industry either directly, through legal and regulated prostitution, or indirectly, via tourism and ancillary services. Tourism influence. Many countries, like Thailand and the Netherlands, see a substantial portion of their sex industry revenue tied to international tourists. Regulation versus illegality. Legalization and regulation often lead to significant tax revenue, as seen in Germany and the Netherlands, while countries with illegal industries may not report full economic contributions. Despite strict religious laws and cultural taboos in Islamic countries, there are some regions where brothels and alcohol sales operate either openly or covertly, often influenced by tourism, economic pressures, or local customs. Here are examples of Islamic countries where brothels and wine selling exist at notable scales, along with explanations of their contexts. 1. Turkey. Brothels. Legalized and regulated prostitution exists in Turkey. Istanbul, Ankara, and Izmir have government-registered brothels. Notable brothels: Karagümrük Janelevi in Istanbul. Regulations. Prostitution is officially legal, and sex workers are required to register and undergo regular health checkups. Alcohol. Widely available and legally sold. Bars, restaurants, and nightclubs serve alcohol openly in tourist areas and major cities. 2. United Arab Emirates. UAE. Brothels. While officially illegal, prostitution operates in areas like Dubai and Abu Dhabi, particularly in high-end hotels and nightclubs. Context. Tourism drives the underground sex industry, often disguised as escort services. Alcohol. Legal for non-Muslims with a permit. Tourists can freely purchase alcohol in hotels, bars, and licensed liquor shops. 3. Morocco. Brothels. Prostitution is illegal but prevalent, especially in tourist-heavy areas like Marrakech, Casablanca, and Tangier. Context. Brothels often operate discreetly or under the guise of massage parlors. Alcohol. Sold legally in licensed venues like hotels and restaurants, particularly in areas popular with tourists. 4. Indonesia. Brothels. While prostitution is illegal in this predominantly Muslim country, red light districts like Doli, formerly the largest in Southeast Asia, located in Surabaya, have existed. Context. Some regions, like Bali, have a more relaxed approach due to tourism. Alcohol. Legal in Bali and other tourist hubs but restricted in conservative provinces like Aceh. 5. Malaysia. Brothels. Illegal but widely present, especially in Kuala Lumpur, where they often operate under the guise of massage parlors or karaoke lounges. Notable areas: Jalan Alor, Bukit Bintang. Alcohol. Legal and widely sold in urban areas and tourist hotspots. However, certain states with stricter Islamic laws, like Kelantan, impose restrictions. 6. Egypt. Brothels. Officially banned but exist discreetly in Cairo, Alexandria, and other urban centers. Context. High tourism levels often drive the underground industry. Alcohol. Legal in tourist areas, with licensed bars, restaurants, and hotels serving alcohol. 7. Tunisia. Brothels. Government-regulated brothels exist in certain areas. Notable areas: Sfax and Tunis. Regulations. These brothels operate under a legal framework, and sex workers undergo health checkups. Alcohol. Legal and widely available in urban and tourist regions. 8. Lebanon. Brothels. Prostitution is illegal, but escort services and underground brothels operate, particularly in Beirut. Context. Nightclubs and bars often serve as a cover for such activities. Alcohol. Freely sold and consumed in Beirut and other cosmopolitan areas. 9. Pakistan. Brothels. Illegal but operate covertly, especially in cities like Lahore and Karachi. Notable areas: Hira Mandi in Lahore is historically known as a hub for courtesans and prostitution, though its prominence has declined. Alcohol. Officially banned for Muslims but legally available to non-Muslims with permits. A black market for alcohol thrives in many areas. 10. Bangladesh. Brothels. Legal and regulated in certain areas. Notable brothels: Doladia, one of the largest brothels in the world. Regulations. Sex workers must be at least 18 years old and undergo regular health screenings. Alcohol. Officially restricted for Muslims but available for non-Muslims in tourist and urban areas. Key observations. Tourism influence. Many of these activities occur in tourist-heavy regions where authorities adopt a more lenient approach to attract revenue, regulation and underground markets. In countries like Turkey and Tunisia, prostitution and alcohol sales are regulated, while in others, like Pakistan and Egypt, they operate in legal gray areas or black markets. Cultural and religious sensitivities. Despite Islam's strict stance against these practices, economic and social factors often lead to their persistence in some form. Countries with legalized or regulated sex industry. Several countries worldwide have legalized or regulated the sex industry to promote safety, health, and economic benefits. Here are 10 countries where the sex industry is legal or regulated. Germany. Prostitution was legalized in 2002. Brothels are regulated, and sex workers pay taxes and are entitled to health benefits. Netherlands. Prostitution and brothels have been legal since 2000. Amsterdam's De Wallen is one of the most famous red light districts. New Zealand. The Prostitution Reform Act of 2003 decriminalized prostitution. Sex workers have labor rights and access to healthcare. Australia. Legal in some states, such as New South Wales and Victoria. Brothels are licensed and regulated. Switzerland. Prostitution is legal and regulated, Notable areas include Zurich's Maison Close and the Sex Boxes, initiative for street workers. Austria. Prostitution is legal, with strict regulations for brothels and health checks for workers. Denmark. Prostitution is legal, though brothels are not officially regulated. Belgium. Prostitution is legal, and brothels operate in a regulated framework. Greece. Legal and regulated, with health checks and licensing required for workers. Bangladesh. Prostitution is legal and regulated. Dorladia is one of the largest brothel villages in the world. Notable women who were prostitutes or ran brothels. Throughout history, some women, including actresses, politicians, and other notable figures, have had connections to the sex industry. Below are 10 women who either worked as prostitutes, were rumored to be involved, or ran brothels. Actresses and performers. Veronica Franco, 1546 to 1591. A Venetian courtesan and poet during the Renaissance. Known for her wit, beauty, and writing. She was a feminist symbol in a male-dominated society. Nell Gwyn, 1650 to 1687. A celebrated actress and mistress of King Charles II of England. Before her acting career, she reportedly worked as an orange seller, a role associated with informal prostitution at the time. Mata Hari, 1876 to 1917. A Dutch exotic dancer and courtesan. She was accused of espionage during World War I and executed by the French. Gypsy Rose Lee, 1911 to 1970. A famous burlesque dancer. Before becoming a performer, she reportedly dabbled in prostitution to support her family. Josephine Baker, 1906 to 1975. A renowned entertainer and activist. Rumors suggest she worked as a courtesan in her early life before becoming a star in France. Politicians and influential figures. Madame de Pompadour, 1721 to 1764. Mistress of King Louis XV of France. While not a prostitute, she effectively ran a salon that connected courtesans to influential men, wielding significant political power. Heidi Fleiss, b. 1965. Known as the Hollywood Madam. She ran a high-profile prostitution ring catering to celebrities in Los Angeles. Sally Salisbury, 1692 to 1724. A notorious English prostitute in the 18th century. She entertained high-ranking politicians and aristocrats. Women running brothels. Polly Adler, 1900 to 1962. A famous madam in New York City during the 1920s and 1930s. Her brothel was frequented by politicians and gangsters alike. Madame Claude, 1923 to 2015. A legendary French madam who claimed her clients included famous politicians, actors, and royals. Her high-end brothel in Paris was a hub for the elite. Key takeaways. These women navigated societal constraints in unique ways, using their roles to gain influence or transition into other careers. Legalizing the sex industry has allowed many countries to address issues like safety, taxation, and health, making the lives of workers more secure and dignified. Throughout history, some courtesans and prostitutes have become famous for their beauty, charm, and allure, capturing the imagination of their times. Below are 10 famous prostitutes renowned for their physical beauty and voluptuous figures, along with descriptions of their appearances and reputations. 1. Lace of Corinth. Ancient Greece. Era, 5th century BCE. Known for, considered one of the most beautiful women of ancient Greece. Physical appeal. Described as having flawless skin, an enchanting smile, and a figure that inspired sculptors. Legacy. Her beauty was so legendary that wealthy men and philosophers alike vied for her company, paying exorbitant amounts. 2. Veronica Franco. Renaissance Italy. Era, 1546 to 1591. Known for, a Venetian courtesan and poet, praised for her intelligence and physical allure. Physical appeal. Renowned for her curvaceous figure, fair skin, and captivating eyes. Legacy. Her charm combined with wit and elegance made her a muse for artists and writers of her time. 3. Nell Gwyn, England. Era 1650 to 1687. Known for a celebrated mistress of King Charles II of England. Physical appeal. Described as petite but voluptuous. With golden hair, sparkling eyes, and a vivacious personality. Legacy. Nell's beauty and playful charm made her a favorite not only of the king but of the public. 4. Cora Pearl. France. Era 1835 to 1886. Known for a famous courtesan in Paris during the 19th century. Physical appeal. Known for her voluptuous body, fiery red hair, and radiant complexion. Legacy. She lived extravagantly and became the lover of prominent French aristocrats, leaving a lasting impression on French society. 5. Mata Hari. Netherlands. Era 1876 to 1917. Known for an exotic dancer and courtesan who later became infamous as a spy. Physical appeal. Described as exotic and sultry, with a seductive gaze, shapely figure, and a flair for dramatic costumes. Legacy. Mata Hari captivated European elites before her controversial execution for espionage. 6. Aspasia. Ancient Greece. Era 5th century BCE. Known for a companion of Pericles and an intellectual in Athens. Physical appeal. Renowned for her statuesque beauty, with a figure celebrated in art and poetry. Legacy. Beyond her beauty, Aspasia was respected for her intelligence and influence in shaping Athenian culture. 7. Su Shaoxiao. China. Era 5th century CE. Known for a famous courtesan and poet from ancient China. Physical appeal. Praised for her delicate features, slender waist, and graceful demeanor. Legacy. She was celebrated in Chinese literature and art as an emblem of beauty and tragedy. 8. Madame de Pompadour. France. Era 1721 to 1764. Known for official mistress of King Louis XV of France. Physical appeal. Known for her porcelain skin, shapely figure, and refined elegance. Legacy. Although she wasn't a prostitute, her role as a courtesan to the king and her unparalleled charm solidified her place in history. 9. Sada Abe. Japan. Era early 20th century. Known for a geisha and later a sex worker infamous for her scandalous love affair that ended in murder. Physical appeal. Described as petite yet curvaceous, with delicate facial features and expressive eyes. Legacy. Her beauty and the sensational nature of her story became legendary in Japanese popular culture. 10. Marilyn Monroe. USA. Era mid-20th century. Known for a Hollywood star rumored to have worked as an escort in her early days. Physical appeal. Known for her hourglass figure, 36-24 to 36 inches, platinum blonde hair, and iconic beauty. Legacy. Though never confirmed, her alleged connections to powerful men added to her mystique and allure. Key takeaways. These women became legendary not just for their beauty but for the impact they left on art, culture, and history. Their physical allure often complemented their intelligence, charm, or daring, making them unforgettable icons in their eras. The world has seen many women in the sex industry rise to prominence due to their extraordinary beauty and allure. Over the last 20 years, a few individuals have gained fame either through their physical appeal, their stories, or the high-profile clientele they catered to. Here are some of the most famous and physically appealing women associated with prostitution or the broader sex industry in the last 2 decades. 1. Zahir Dehar. France. Location: Paris, France. Known for a high-profile escort scandal involving French football players like Franck Ribéry in 2010. Physical appeal: known for her doll-like features, curvaceous figure, and strikingly flawless complexion. She became a fashion muse for designers like Karl Lagerfeld after leaving the escort industry. Legacy: Zahir transitioned from scandal to success, building her career as a lingerie designer and model. 2. Amanda Gough. Australia. Location: Sydney, Australia. Known professionally as Samantha X. a high-class escort and author. Physical appeal. Praised for her sophisticated beauty, long legs, and well-toned figure. Her charm lies in her poise and elegance. Legacy. Amanda left the industry and now advocates for destigmatizing sex work. Her memoirs offer an inside look into the high-end escort world. 3. Gwyneth Montenegro. Australia. Location: Melbourne, Australia. Known for former escort who claimed to have been with over 10,000 men during her career. Physical appeal. Known for her sultry looks, hourglass figure, and sophisticated fashion sense. Legacy. She became a motivational speaker and author, writing books on her experiences and personal growth after leaving the industry. 4. Ashley Dupre. USA. Location: New York City, USA. Known for central figure in the 2008 scandal involving New York Governor Eliot Spitzer. Physical appeal. Known for her striking facial features, petite yet curvaceous body, and seductive charm. Legacy. After the scandal, Ashley moved on to work in the music and journalism industries. 5. Natalia Baksheva. Russia. Location: Moscow, Russia. Known for one of the most sought-after escorts in Moscow's elite circles during the early 2000s. Physical appeal. Known for her tall, athletic build, high cheekbones, and piercing blue eyes. Legacy. Natalia became a businesswoman after her escorting career, managing events for Russia's elite. 6. Belle Knox. USA. Location: Durham, North Carolina, USA. Known for a college student at Duke University who gained notoriety for working as a porn actress to pay for tuition. Physical appeal. Known for her youthful beauty, sharp features, and confident demeanor. Legacy. She became a controversial figure, sparking debates about sex work and its intersection with feminism. 7. Lola Ferrari. France. Location: Cannes, France. Known as the woman with the world's largest breasts, Lola worked as a model and was involved in adult entertainment. Physical appeal. Famous for her exaggerated hourglass figure and strikingly enhanced physical attributes. Legacy. Lola became a pop culture icon before her tragic death in 2000. 8. Alice Little. USA. Location: Nevada, USA. Legal brothels. Known for one of the highest paid legal sex workers in the United States. Physical appeal. Known for her petite, doll-like beauty and engaging personality. Legacy. Alice advocates for sex worker rights and frequently shares insights about the industry. 9. Kendra Sunderland. USA. Location: Oregon, USA. Known for gained fame as the library girl after a viral video filmed at a university library. Physical appeal. Known for her statuesque height, blonde hair, and curvy figure. Legacy. Transitioned into a career in adult entertainment and modeling. 10. Jenna Shea. USA. Location: Los Angeles, California, USA. Known for a high-profile escort associated with celebrities and athletes. Physical appeal. Famous for her voluptuous figure, blonde hair, and glamorous appearance. Legacy. Jenna openly discusses her work, embracing her role in the industry and offering mentoring for aspiring escorts. Key themes in these figures. Transition to fame. Many of these women transitioned into modeling, writing, or advocacy, using their fame to build other careers. Physical appeal. These women share traits of beauty, confidence, and the ability to captivate attention, controversy and publicity. Their association with scandals or high-profile clients often propelled them into the public eye. The topic of actresses from Pakistan or India who were allegedly involved in prostitution before their film careers is controversial, sensitive, and often rooted in rumors, scandals, or societal stigma. Publicly available information about such claims often lacks credible evidence and is frequently based on hearsay or tabloid speculation rather than verified facts. However, Some actresses have faced allegations or been linked to escorting or similar activities, either as part of controversies or scandals. Notable cases from India. Silk Smitha. Background. Known for her work in South Indian cinema, particularly in the 1980s. Silk Smitha faced significant societal challenges early in her life, while some rumors suggest she may have struggled with questionable jobs before entering the film industry. There is no confirmed evidence of prostitution. Legacy. Despite the rumors, she became an iconic figure and was celebrated for her bold and sensuous roles. Her life inspired the Bollywood film The Dirty Picture. 2011. Madhur Bhandarkar's, page 3, case. Context. Filmmaker Madhur Bhandarkar has stated that certain actresses and models from the early 2000s were involved in escorting to sustain themselves before they gained fame. He refrained from naming specific individuals. Shweta Basu Prasad. Controversy. This national award-winning actress was caught in a high-profile sting operation in Hyderabad in 2014. Reports suggested she was involved in prostitution due to financial struggles, but she later clarified that the media sensationalized the story. Outcome. Shweta resumed her acting career and regained respectability. Kangana Ranaut's allegations. Claim. Kangana Ranaut, a prominent Bollywood actress, has spoken about the struggles she faced as a newcomer. While she has never been linked to prostitution, she revealed that she encountered people trying to exploit her in exchange for opportunities. Notable cases from Pakistan. Meera. Controversy. Meera, a famous Pakistani actress, has faced allegations of being involved in scandals and escorting, particularly during her visits abroad. These claims remain unsubstantiated and are often dismissed as part of the gossip culture. Veena Malik. Controversy. Veena Malik has often been at the center of controversies related to her bold image and lifestyle. Some rumors suggested she was involved in scandalous activities during her time in Bollywood, but she has denied such claims. Stage dancers and actresses. In Pakistan, certain stage dancers or small-time actresses have been rumored to be involved in escorting due to limited opportunities in the entertainment industry. However, these claims often lack credible evidence and are used to tarnish reputations. General observations. Stigma and patriarchy. In South Asian societies, actresses are often unfairly targeted with such allegations, especially if they rise to fame rapidly or have a bold public persona. Media sensationalism. Many of these stories are propagated by tabloids and gossip media without credible proof. Empowerment over rumors. While some individuals may have faced hardships or exploitation, many actresses have overcome societal stigma to achieve remarkable success. Ethical considerations. It's important to approach such claims responsibly, as they can unfairly tarnish reputations and perpetuate harmful stereotypes. Unless supported by credible evidence, these allegations should be treated with skepticism. Here's a list of 10 famous politicians from around the world who were caught in scandals involving prostitutes. These cases are well documented and often became subjects of significant media attention. 1. Eliot Spitzer, United States. Position. Former governor of New York. Scandal. In 2008, Spitzer was caught in a high-profile scandal involving a high-end prostitution ring called the Emperor's Club VIP. He was identified as Client 9, and reportedly paid $1,000 to $4,000 per session. Impact. The scandal forced him to resign as governor. 2. Silvio Berlusconi. Italy. Position. Former Prime Minister of Italy. Scandal. Berlusconi faced numerous allegations, but the most infamous involved hosting bunga bunga parties with underage escorts, including Moroccan teenager Karima El Maroug, nicknamed Ruby Ruba Kouori. Impact. His reputation was tarnished, and he faced multiple trials, though he often evaded severe penalties. 3. David Norris. Ireland. Position. Irish senator. Scandal. Norris's partner was implicated in a case involving prostitution, which cast shadows over his political aspirations, including his run for the presidency in 2011. Impact. Although not directly caught, the controversy affected his credibility. 4. Rob Ford. Canada. Position. Mayor of Toronto. Scandal. While best known for his crack cocaine admissions, Ford was also rumored to have visited an escort service during his turbulent time in office. Impact. Ford's term as mayor was riddled with scandals, leading to a highly controversial legacy. 5. François Mitterrand. France. Position. President of France. Scandal. Reports surfaced that Mitterrand used taxpayer money to fund secret meetings with escorts and mistresses during his presidency. Impact. While the allegations did not end his career, they remain a blemish on his personal legacy. 6. Larry Craig. United States. Position. U.S. Senator from Idaho. Scandal. Craig was arrested in 2007 in a Minneapolis airport bathroom sting operation targeting sexual solicitation. Although this involved male escorts rather than traditional prostitution, it became a significant scandal. Impact. Craig's political career never recovered, and he retired in disgrace. 7. Bill Clinton. United States. Position. Former U.S. President. Scandal. Although most famous for his affair with Monica Lewinsky, allegations surfaced about his connections to Jeffrey Epstein and potential links to escort services, though these remain unconfirmed. Impact. While Clinton was impeached for perjury, his broader legacy remains intact. 8. Dominique Strauss-Kahn. France. Position. Former managing director of the IMF and presidential candidate. Scandal. Strauss-Kahn was accused of sexually assaulting a hotel maid in New York in 2011 and was also linked to a French prostitution ring called the Carlton Affair. Impact. The scandals ended his political aspirations and IMF career. 9. Berlusconi's counterparts. Italy. Additional cases. Several Italian politicians tied to Berlusconi's parties, including regional leaders and mayors, were implicated in prostitution scandals as part of his network of bunga bunga parties. Impact. Italy faced criticism for its permissive political culture regarding such behavior. 10. Moshe Katsav. Israel. Position. Former President of Israel. Scandal. Katsav was convicted of rape and sexual harassment in 2010. Although unrelated to prostitution directly, the scandal included allegations of using his position for sexual favors. Impact. He was sentenced to 7 years in prison, becoming one of the few high-profile leaders to serve a substantial sentence for such crimes. Key takeaways. These scandals highlight the vulnerability of public figures to personal failings, particularly when in positions of power. In most cases, the scandals ended or severely damaged their careers, although some managed to retain influence despite the controversies.